Hello, wonderful people.
Hello.
Welcome to Akello Dayan TV.
Welcome.
So today we are going to talk about making private decisions based on public opinion. Don't do that.
Not
Don't
a
make
good
private
thing.
decisions based on public opinion.
Yes. Be your own man. Be your own woman. Yes.
It's true, and that's what it's called being a grown-up. When you grow up, when you become an adult, it is now time for you to make decisions, your own decisions, not society's decisions.
Yes. Don't get swayed by this and that and everybody's opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And public opinion is not just about like the big society, the masses. Public opinion is society. Public opinion could be your friends. Public opinion could even be your family.
Yes.
Where people feel entitled to how you should live, how you should do things, when you should do them, why you should do them. So they want to make decisions for you.
Yes. You
Yes.
should not allow it. Well, it's good to listen to some opinions.
Yes.
But weigh it and see whether it makes sense. If it resonates, fine. If it doesn't resonate, then you don't need to go outside of yourself.
Yes.
Just to cater to how they feel about things.
It's true. You don't need to compromise or lower yourself so that you can just get some applause or you can get some approval from society. Differentiate between opinion and advice. Opinion comes to tell you this is what you ought to do. Advice comes to tell you, hey, I just think that you need to do this, and it's up to you to take the advice or not.
Yes, exactly. And some of the things where we've experienced where people suffer most from, wanting to know is things like when you're married, you haven't had children. People are like, when are you gonna have children?
Yes.
Have them now.
Have them now.
Maybe the two of you just want to enjoy your marriage first and everything. So, you don't have to listen to them.
You don't have to listen to them. Do you? And maybe God has blessed you with children, and those children are girls, and society is telling you your marriage is complete without a boy.
Yes.
You need to have a boy. What is wrong with you? And so society puts pressure on you. And maybe it could be that you have been trying to get a child, but that child is just not coming. And society is putting pressure on you, making both of you feel like your marriage is empty.
Yes.
It is empty. So stop listening to outsiders. Almost everyone will want to have an opinion about how you live your life.
Absolutely. And can I just pose this to you? Because when the two of you are struggling, for example, if he got sick, then it's the two of us that will have to deal with his health issues.
Exactly.
Exactly. The public won't be there.
Exactly.
Who are this society that tell you to do this and that and you must listen?
Yes.
Because whenever things get really bad, at the end of the day, it's only you guys that will have to stand by each other and be there for each other.
It's true.
Forget what they say.
It's interesting that you should bring about the topic of couples, because a lot of couples also feel pressure from society. Some of the pressure that people feel is like, okay, when should you get married? And even as you get married, how big should the wedding be? So society puts pressure on you. My goodness, that wedding needs to be a 500,000 Kenya shillings wedding. Yet you two are struggling, or even if you're not struggling, you want to put that money aside for some good use.
Yes.
So if you want a big wedding and you can afford, do a big wedding. If you can afford a big wedding, but still upon yourselves, you just feel like this money might go somewhere else. Just do it your way. Whatever it is that you do, make sure it's both of your decision. And imagine you meet somebody whom you love, somebody who treats you good, but either you are a man and they're older than you, or you're a woman, they're younger than you, or they're from a different tribe, or they're far away, they're living far away, or they are not as moneyed, they don't have the mullah, the cheddar like you do. They come from maybe the career that they're doing is not like a rosy career.
Maybe you're educated and they're not.
It's true.
And the public is weighing in on, you can't date them.
Yes. You got a PhD and that's a high school dropout. Breaking news. There's a difference between formal education and wisdom.
Yes.
Formal education is when you go through the school, and get those certificates, that masters, that PhD and all those particular things. But that is not the only source of wisdom. Go study and all that particular stuff. But realize if the person that you're with is mature and grown, you're the one who knows them. You're the one who knows that person. You're the one who knows why you love them and how much they love you.
Yes, how much you've connected.
It's
and
true.
Can I just say that it's very hard to find somebody that your soul really resonates with.
Yes.
So it would be a shame to let them go
Yes.
only because society will think this and this,
It's true. And sometimes public opinion will also want to weigh in on your personal vision. You want to do a business, you want to do a job, you want to venture into something, but public opinion goes like, been there, done that, it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Somebody tried it, the business failed. Or you're too old.
You're too old.
You're too young.
You're too young. You don't have a certificate for that. You need to know people in order for you to excel in that particular business. Guess what? If it's your thing, if it's your private decision to excel in that thing, go for it.
And you will.
And you will.
Yes.
And you will. And you will. And we also need to let you know, whatever decisions that you make, private decisions that you make, you best be prepared for the consequences.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Yeah. Whether you make good decisions or bad decisions, those are yours. They are on you. It's your decision to make as a private, grown-up individual. Right, darling?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yes. So, take up the responsibility, the good and the bad, with your private decisions.
With your private decisions.
Yes.
Don't let and if you let every single voice speak to you, how confused are you going to be?
You're going to be really confused.
Sometimes it's just good to just shut down the naysayers.
Yes.
Just shut down, people who are negative.
Yes.
And just focus on what you really know that you want.
Yes.
What your heart wants.
Yes, it's true.
Is what you should go for.
It's true. You know best where you want to go. You know best your vision. You know best where you want to head in life. And if you don't know, guess what? The world will tell you where you ought to be, and there'll be so many voices. You'll be properly confused. Yes.
True.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Akelo Dayan TV.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Love you all.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.